Hello, and a warm welcome to my regular listeners and those joining us for the first time. Thank you for being here. I'm Peter Doherty, a Catholic priest and a psychologist, passionate about the deep connection between psychology and spirituality. For too long, these fields have viewed each other with suspicion. That's ironic, isn't it? Healthy psychology actually strengthens our spirituality, and true spirituality, rooted in solid psychological health, offers profound meaning and resilience in our lives. In this short podcast, I explore the gospel reading for the coming week. It's a resource for preachers preparing homilies, as well as anyone teaching or studying the scriptures. I draw from psychology research, scripture scholarship, and anthropological insights to make the gospel relatable. I see the scriptures as guides for faith and spirituality, richly layered texts with wisdom to uncover, viewed through a lens different from modern history books. If this podcast is meaningful to you, please subscribe. Feel free to ask questions or make a comment. I love the conversation. Share it with friends and family interested in growing in their faith and spirituality. And if you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and let me know where you are tuning in from. Today's podcast from John chapter 20, verse 19 to 31, centers on peace and the conversion of the disciple Thomas. I've spoken about Christian peace before. Check out episodes from May 18th, 2025, and April 20th, 2025, and March 31st, 2024. I've also discussed Thomas on March 31st, 2024, with a reference on January the 11th, 2026. This edition today will focus on peace. Jesus greets his disciples with the word peace, the first word he speaks, signaling its central place in our spirituality. Amid current world events and ongoing wars, this topic feels especially timely. Jesus frequently taught about peace from the Beatitudes, blessed are the peacemakers, Matthew chapter 5, verse 9, to instructions for entering a house, Matthew 10, verse 13, and Zechariah's prophecy at the presentation in the temple, guiding our feet into the way of peace, Luke chapter 1, verse 79. Yet, sadly, peace is often misunderstood. Peace plays a vital role in psychological health, fostering emotional stability and reducing stress. Research links inner peace to improve mental well-being. It enhances emotional balance, self-awareness, and resilience, helping us manage emotions effectively. It boosts happiness, life satisfaction, self-esteem, better sleep, and stronger relationships, creating a calmer mind for clearer decisions and less impulsivity. Studies show mindfulness practices cultivate peace by lowering cortisol, decreasing anxiety, and building stress resilience. Meditation increases serotonin and endorphins for calmness, while strengthening brain regions for emotional regulation. Even in prisons, inner peace programs improve self-regulation and anger management. A peaceful state builds empathy for better relationships, cuts stress hormones for physical health, and equips us for adversity, curbs harmful habits, and helps us savor the present moment, leading to sustained psychological strength. Peace also holds immense value for spiritual health, too, nurturing inner calm, purpose, and connection to self and the divine. It forms the foundation for personal growth, fostering emotional resilience, reduced stress, and a sense of purpose. Peace deepens self-awareness, compassion, and harmony with others through empathy. Spirituality challenges peace via prayer, yoga, meditation, enabling a confident pursuit of meaningful goals and unity within self, others, and even the cosmos. Research measures spiritual well-being through perceptions of peace and life's work, confirming their link. Sustained peace equips us for challenges with hope, non-judgmental compassion, mental clarity, and gratitude, enriching our daily life, community ties, and personal reconciliation. As I've noted before, peace isn't the absence of war or conflict. Jesus teaches us in John chapter 14, verse 27, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives." We must choose peace. It rarely arrives uninvited. It's not built on meekness or mere strength. To develop it, I urge my listeners to be curious, seek fairness and justice. If you're on the political left, listen to right-wing documentaries. If you're from the right, explore left-wing ones. I'm not asking you to change your mind, but rather to just understand others' rationale. Avoid superficial labels. You don't have to agree. Recognizing merit in another's view doesn't diminish yours. Steer clear of notions of right or wrong. They are often shaped by our own experiences or particular cultural perspectives. At peace core lies forgiveness. I've covered this topic in a podcast on March 31st, 2024, along with my colleague and co-author, Patty Ann Kay. Together we wrote the book, Forgiveness, Breaking Free and Moving On. Forgiveness, in brief, is echoed in Jesus' final words when he said, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." Luke chapter 23, verse 34. Revenge escalates conflict, offering only temporary control. Respond, don't react. Turning the other cheek, Matthew chapter 5, verse 39, or Luke chapter 6, verse 29, isn't a sign of weakness. Rather, it's refusing to let others dictate your behavior. Stay in control. Thank you for joining me. Next Sunday, April 19th, 2026, we'll read about two disciples on the road to Emmaus. They're talking about Jesus. Unbeknownst to them, Jesus joins them, but they do not recognize him. Sound familiar? New episodes released every Sunday for the next week's gospel. Big thanks to Heather Patel Doherty and Richard Colomb for their wonderful help. If you have any questions or comments, please email me at peter.doherty, that's DOHERTYOMI, @gmail.com. May God richly bless you.